If you're over 70, what is the minimum amount of strength training that you need to maintain your muscle mass? Welcome back to Coach's Corner. And this is where I answer questions from my amazing subscribers, i.e. you guys. And it gives you an opportunity to submit a question. I can answer it for you, because if you got that question, there's quite a big possibility somebody else got that question as well. And we can have a conversation in the comments about it, hopefully learn a lot from it. So I'm going to play the message and then I'm going to answer the question directly.
Hi Gavin, I really love your channel and I love your lovely Welsh accent. I'm a 72-year-old hypermobile woman who has had a career in skiing, and pretty much all my joints are trashed, ankles, knees, shoulders for sure. And I'm in doing a lot of time is spent doing physical therapy, just keeping my body injury free. And I want to know, what's the minimum amount of strength training I need to do, general strength training, never mind the PT part, to maintain my muscle mass. At the moment, I'm doing twice a week, 15 reps, but I'm only doing one set because I do a lot of exercises. And I'm just wondering what you think. Thanks very much.
By the way, you have a very lovely Welsh accent too, so good job of picking that up. Some people don't always catch it these days. So we're going to break this down just a little bit, and I'm going to give you the best advice I can give you based on what you just told me. So number one, hypermobile. Like, we have a lot of clients that grow younger here who have things like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, who are hypermobile. And what we need to be really careful of is not to be overextending the range of movement. So we've got one lady that will pop her ribs or hip just by getting out of bed in a funny way, right? So what we'd like you to do really is work in a very sort of a comfortable range of movement. Nothing high end where it's pulling back, in a nice comfortable range of movement. So if you're going to stand up off a chair, you're not going to extend your knees backwards or anything like that. And that's kind of what I prefer to do, and is very much concentrating on time and attention. It's just about making the muscles work super hard, and time and attention just means extending the length of the rep. So a lot of people, let's say, you know, if I'm sitting here and I'm doing like shoulder presses, right? People do 12 at this speed. I'd rather you go one up, 3 seconds down, okay? Really put a lot of pressure on those muscles to do all the work, and not let the joints and ligaments do that work for you. So first of all, that's what I'd be looking to do, and not overextend and overstretch those joints out, because, you know, it can cause lots of issues. So you obviously had a huge career in skiing and, you know, being very, very fit and athlete, and you're obviously paying the price for all the fun that you had on the slopes. And obviously doing some physical therapy is probably the best thing you can be doing for sure. And I'm not sure if you're doing that guided with somebody or whether you're just doing on your own stretches you've been given. But either way, like, they're going to probably be the best people to talk to for your circumstances. But in terms of minimum amount of strength training, it kind of depends on where you're at, because if you, let's just say, doing, like you said, 2 times a week, 15 reps, one set of everything, if your strength is maintaining right there with those exercises, then that is enough to be maintaining. Now, what I would probably say is that I would not just settle at maintaining. I would actually try and get a little bit stronger. And the way you do that is simply just by doing 2 sets of everything. Now, it sounds like you've got tons of exercises to get through, and it sounds like it's taking you a long time. And in reality, to maintain full body strength, you only need a few exercises, like 4 or 5 really is what you need. And the way I like to structure any kind of program is that I'd like to do a leg exercise, a horizontal pushing exercise for your chest and your triceps and your shoulders, and a horizontal pulling exercise, which is going to be biceps and back, okay? And then I like to do some kind of shoulder press or shoulder fly or shoulder exercises for the upper body, right? And that would be like a vertical pressing movement. And then I maybe like to do a core exercise, let's say, or maybe a glute exercise maybe as well, right? So there's about 4 or 5 exercises, and that's all you need to do. And the thing of it is, if you're using that time and attention and using effective reps as well, not only can you just maintain your strength, you can actually build strength as well, because what you have to understand is that as you get older, you're losing muscle mass, okay? That's a big key thing to understand. So we're not trying to put on slabs of muscle here, we're just trying to rebuild the muscle that we've lost. And even into your 70s, like we've seen it time and time again that people can get a lot stronger. So if you structured your workout in a different way and you only had 4 or 5 exercises that focus on time and attention, quality compound movements, which just mean those exercises I just showed you, using multiple muscles at the same time, okay? And they've got lots of room to grow as well. Like squats, you can add weight to it. Pulling, you can add weight to it with bands or whatever that is, and you can keep progressing. And then what you do is as you get a little bit stronger, you add a little bit more weight, okay? Then you may add 3 sets to what you do. But reality of it is, if you're maintaining what you've got right now, then you're already maintaining. But I would like you to do less exercises, and I would like you to do better quality exercises, and I'd like you to aim for 2 to 3 times per week, because strength is about volume as well. So let's just say I did 1 set of squats 3 times a week, right? Then there's only 3 sets. But if I did 9 sets across a week, 3, 6, 9, that's better. And in fact, there's lots of like studies and stuff out there saying that you need about something between 10 and 20 sets per week to grow and maintain your muscle mass. So like really that's what you got to be thinking of. So you might be, so with the way I structure it with those 5 exercises, you do 3 sets. You'll do at least 9 sets of chest, at least 9 sets of back, at least 9 sets of legs. And then as you get strong, you could add another set in or add more weight or whatever that is. But for many people, like that lower end really is the minimum to maintain and even grow a little bit as well. So that was a really good question. I know a lot of people would have that question in their minds as well. And if you guys are watching this and you would like to submit a question, there's a link down below to SpeakPipe, which is what we use. It's just a voice memo that you can leave me and I'll get back to you and do that. And if you are looking for a full body strength program that is suitable, like the download I always talk about in my videos, which is, comment strength and get it, and you can do that, comment strength, and I'll send it to you, is structured just how I said it. And it's about 7 or 8 exercises, very well structured. The whole thing will only take you half an hour. And if you did that 3 times a week, you're going to be like cooking on gas for sure to get stronger. So if you do want to copy, comment strength, I'll send that over to you. Otherwise, if you want to leave a question, leave a question down below, and obviously I'll do my best to respond to it. Now, if you are the first time coming to Coach's Corner, then I've got a little bit of a secret thing that I do, and only the people that really make it this far will get to see it. And it is just literally a secret keyword. These videos are very much for my subscriber base, okay? But if you make it this far, good on you. And I leave a secret keyword that you comment in the comments down below. People go a little bit crazy, can't figure out what this crazy sort of message means. And today, the message I want you to leave down below is glasses. Just a little bit of fun, right? So comment glasses down below if you made it this far, because you're my people. You're the ones that are actually looking to invest in your health and fitness, and you're proactive, and you're going to be part of my community as we go forward, right? So comment glasses down below, and just to let me know you made it to the end. I'm going to leave another video in the top left-hand corner there. It's in the same vein as what we just spoke about, okay? And it's going to be how much weight you need to lift as you get past 70. So I'm going to leave that in the top corner there. Go and watch that one, and I'll see you over there.